The Far Cry series is known for its memorable antagonists, and it's hardly a stroke of luck. Ubisoft has been pursuing the perfect villain formula for a long time, from the days of Far Cry 2, when the Jackal, a pragmatic arms dealer, was introduced to players, but it took its final shape with the advent of Vaas, who is still considered one of the most charismatic gaming antagonists. The next villain, Pagan, became no less intimidating, embodying an ambitious and domineering person who, in his own way, cared for the main character, and this caused awe. But Ubisoft's real breakthrough came with the introduction of Joseph Sid, the antagonist of Far Cry 5. Hi guys. You are on the RTV Gaming channel and we are starting. The writers could no longer use the outdated image of a villain who intimidates the player with weapons or violence. Far Cry 5 is the first step in humanizing evil, and in doing so, Ubisoft has taken its villains to a whole new level. Thus, for the first time in the popular series of games, an antagonist appeared who is able to inspire awe thanks to absolute calmness and unshakable faith. This was reflected in sales, making Far Cry 5 one of the most successful Ubisoft games, and its antagonist the series' favorite villain, who is not inferior to either Vaas or Pagan in charisma. It is not surprising that the sequel was soon expected by the players. Far Cry New Dawn allowed you to briefly return to the small county of Hope, see Joseph again and immerse yourself in a fragmented world that survived a nuclear war. And now, 3 years later, Far Cry 6 Joseph, Collapse DLC has arrived. Joseph, Collapse was unique to Ubisoft in that it was chronologically placed between 2 other titles. The action of the add-on takes place between the outbreak of nuclear war in Far Cry 5 and the blooming apocalypse of Far Cry New Dawn. During the confrontation with the deputy sheriff, Joseph lost his entire family and was forced to share the bunker with a man he hated. As hackneyed as it may sound, one of the key themes of all games in the Far Cry series is family. Thinking about people close to the antagonist, you can study the character from different angles and penetrate the meaning of actions. And Joseph, and Pagan, and Vaas at some point selflessly devoted themselves to the family, and this led them to a turning point in their lives. Ubisoft dared to tell a story in which the line between good and evil is blurred, the hero is not always right, and the antagonist is not necessarily the villain. The writers left a lot of interesting topics for discussion for the players to judge. And what do you think? Write in the comments, I'm interested in your opinion.